Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. This is Mega Freak 400 and Power to Mario here in Quicksand Pits, the second half of Quicksand Cave? Yeah, Quicksand Cave. So it does get a different name. And this part is actually the hard part of this dungeon. It can be quite annoying because this is when the sandstorm comes in.
That dreaded sandstorm. That Mawile. Chinchara's actually really good against Mawile. Mawile's a steel type.
But this SM as the Sandshrew has been really useful though in taking out enemies. The defense curl plus that whatever the movie has is quite a good combo because he buffs up his defense and then he's able to attack.
Rapid spin.
Rapid spin. I think. I like the music here though. It's got like kind of a Latin twist, I guess. It has like that guitar and
sounds like Spanish guitar, you think?
Yeah.
I can kind of see it. I can kind of hear it. It's not see it. I can kind of hear it. I can see the music in the air. See the sound waves. Anyway, man, that's a lot of experience. What did you just take out, Skorupi?
I don't know. It seems like at this point in the game, like taking out anything gets you tons of like 500 each.
That was cool. Yeah, Sandshrew is pretty good here. He doesn't really have any Pokemon he's weak against.
And he also doesn't get damage from the sandstorm, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Rapid Spin. Does Rapid Spin push enemies to the farthest wall?
No,
like...
it just damages them, I believe.
Okay. That is cool, though.
But this was, the whole... And we saw it in the other desert, but it's even more annoying here is the taking damage. So basically your main goal is to try and get to the exit as soon as possible so you can just stop taking damage. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but the damage isn't so much annoying because it's taking damage, but it's because it prevents you from healing as fast. I think I mentioned that, but just...
Yeah. It cancels out any, like, you get health per number of steps.
The health still goes up, but it goes down at a much slower rate because you're still... because you're still getting constant damage, and because of that, that's part of the reason why this part of the dungeon is so tricky, because the Pokemon here are more challenging than in the quicksand or in the desert, in northern desert, and there was a lot of times where I, on some attempts, got down to 8 health, and then I didn't have any healing items, and I couldn't heal quick enough because of the sandstorm. So.
Okay, I took a look at PTM's heal regeneration for his health. He gets 5 and then he loses 3, so it's a positive 2 instead of a positive 5.
So it goes at a much slower rate.
Right.
And hippos.
Yes, sand, rock, desert hippos. And someone told me that Larvitar is rock and ground. But then he turns dark when he goes to Pupitar.
Didn't we say that though, or?
No, I think we kind of had a consensus on it was dark.
I don't really. So yeah, this is the one part. This part in the later dungeons, there's a lot of tricky, just paths that don't go anywhere. There's more.
Oh yeah, like you see the map up top. We have to go all the way to that middle section.
But honestly, even the Gen 1, I'm not good at knowing what type of Pokemon is, because sometimes you think they'd be one type of Pokemon and they're not.
Like, I think isn't Golduck? I think we said Golduck is part psychic,
but it's not. I don't think. But I would think it would be psychic because it Psyduck is Psyduck, but it's just water. Or I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was part psychic.
No, I don't think it is. We can look it up.
Looking it up. Looking it up.
Because I remember I questioned the fact, why is it called Psyduck?
It's only water. You're right.
See, I was right this time.
You were right. Good job.
Okay. The Scorpies aren't that bad.
Poison Sting's definitely a minus, though. If you can get poisoned, I mean, you can antidote very easily, but it's still a nuisance.
But yeah, this is why the dungeon is... besides the fact that it takes longer for your health to regenerate, the constant damage is just annoying, because you have to keep stopping for the damage to keep taking place. It's kind of why, I kind of like the RPGs Chrono Trigger or something, where you can see where the enemies are. I hate in Final Fantasy when I tried playing a little bit of I played a little bit of those games. The fact that you start walking and you get a random encounter in any game, even Pokemon, it's annoying because it's like you never know when it's gonna happen, and especially in like Pokemon, when you're trying to explore and find all the routes, and then you keep getting random encounters. That's why I started finally getting in the habit of using repels, because it's, and I hate using that because I like to, you know, see what new Pokemon appear, especially in Gen 5. I was starting to use repels and I'm like, wait a minute, I want to see the new Pokemon. But that whole element of random encounters just by randomly walking is frustrating, because it's like most RPGs have an exploration element and they also have the battle element, and it's, I feel like Chrono Trigger does a better job with how you encounter battles, because you can still explore without, you know, randomly getting ambushed.
Physicality of it doesn't make sense either. Like, you walking down the street one day and, oh, out pops out of nowhere a 100-foot tall monster.
No, it'd be like
bad.
you walking down New York City and then suddenly out of the sewage, just something, a bunch of, I guess, what Final Fantasy monsters are there? I don't even know.
I have no idea where you were going with that.
I was trying to make something, I was trying to make a surreal image. Because I was trying to explain, because you were saying they just randomly appear. I was trying to think of a logical reason as to why someone would randomly appear.
That's most Final Fantasies. I don't think all of them, definitely not all of them do that. 12, 13, and 13-2 don't do it.
Well, how do they
12
have,
definitely not.
how do they have battle encounters in those?
In Final, I know we're getting off topic with Pokemon, but Final Fantasy 12, you actually see the monsters. And when you get within a certain distance of them, they will chase you down.
So it's like Chrono Trigger then, how they have, you can...
It's kind of like that. And you can be a little faster than the monsters, but if they have distance attacks, that's kind of a hassle, because then you'll get damaged while you're running away. And that kind of stinks.
Yeah, there's not much else to say about this. I guess the main thing I'd say is definitely make sure you have more healing items for this dungeon, because I didn't, and it was a little bit of, it was tricky because of that. You also want to be more prepared in terms of, you know, when you'll get ambushed by, basically, if you don't have healing items, you want to be more careful with the creatures, because if you get like down to like 8 damage, you don't want to you know, get ambushed, because you won't. The sandstorm's going to screw you up in terms of healing.
Right.
I also wouldn't explore at all in this dungeon. Like, I try to a little bit, but the sandstorm just inhibits random exploration. It's better just to get to the exit and leave.
Now, do we ever show off Monster House in the next video?
We'll get to that. We'll see if we. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know.
Maybe we do. Maybe we
I want it to
don't.
be more of a surprise if I ever do.
So,
You're spoiling. It'd be like if you went to a birthday party, PTM, and you were like, "So are we having cake, man?" Or it's like, well,
I'm gonna have cake.
Maybe I wanted to surprise you with cake.
Typically, birthday party, cake,
Hey,
kind of association.
but what if it doesn't? Then you're getting their hopes up, and it's like, well, I just had this, you know, fruit salad, and now you want cake? You're ruining it.
Honestly, if anyone held a birthday party for me, and I'm 20, so that's few and far between now.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not have cake. I actually want fruit cake. I would love to have fruit cake at one of my birthday parties.
I don't mind fruit cake, but there's this random stretch of my life, I think when I was like in senior in high school, where I just was really obsessed with fruit cake for no reason. It's not like, I wouldn't say like it's bad, like people say it's bad, but I got really obsessed with it, and it's not like anything extraordinary. But I do agree with you on the whole, like, the older you get, because like right now, birthdays are just not, they don't seem as special. They're just kind of like, okay, yeah, I mean, especially because I'm like 22 at this point, I don't have really anything to look forward to except for what, like 50 and getting like senior specials at like restaurants.
Go to Golden Corral and get like 20% off for being old. Yay!
Like,
I can't move my arms like I used to.
Like, as much as you can criticize some of the age limits for when you can do things, I almost feel like they should have more limits the older you get, because it gives you something to look forward to. It would be like, I don't know, I can't think of anything that they would prohibit at this point in life, but
at my point in Florida, they've I think there's a ban on playing poker, like in poker rooms under the age of 21. So there's something like that. Like, I love playing poker for fun. I don't like gambling. I don't like just throwing my money at it.
Well,
but definitely playing the game is
surprisingly,
fun.
I found out sports betting is technically illegal in the United States.
It is.
And I was like, really? I was surprised at that. I wasn't actually aware because I guess I didn't really focus on the issue. Anyway.
Speaking of horse races, look.
What?
Below.
There's no horse races here.
There's a horse right there.
It's a lake, though, surprisingly, under a sand pit. But yes,
Water.
it's the time gear. Or wait.
Is it? Is it really?
I don't know. Is it? No, it is.
No, it's a horse.
It's a horse gear. It's
Wait,
Princess
horses?
Celestia.
It's no.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
it's Luna.
horses? What? Horses?
No, that's K-Man's joke. We can't steal jokes from K-Man. We can make our own jokes.
Why? Why did you come here?
Candy.
This is why we need TV.
No, now we're stealing Team 4-star jokes. Oh, hello, Mess Spirit.
Uh-oh. Hey, that thing kind of looks like Yuxi.
No. It's Mess Spirit. It's a different Pokemon.
Mesprit. Yay.
It's Mess Spirit. Anyway, Mess Spirit is the second of 3 lake spirits, which technically I'm jumping ahead, but anyone who has known anything about Pokemon knows, or any of Pokemon 4th Gen knows that already. Anyway, here's the thing I've realized about these boss battles. They're really easy, especially if you use Exile Seeds. Like, they're pathetically easy. And I'm sure if you don't, Mess Spirit's actually difficult. I don't know what attacks she would use. And I think she does, or I think they do make a reference that either she or Yuxi is a she, actually, at some point. I can look up and see what Mess Spirit...
Already on it.
No.
Oh,
And it's already done.
Battle's over.
Game data.
That's great. That's just precious.
Okay, let's see, in Mystery Dungeon, they just give a recruit rate at 10%, but they don't seem to give anything else about, well, I don't know what attacks it does, whatever. Anyway, oh no, Mess Spirit screwed up, but there's Grovyle.
What?
Yeah, it's Grovyle.
No! We weakened the strongest Pokemon in the room, I think.
Well, technically Grovyle is the strongest Pokemon in the room.
Oh. Dang it, I hate logic. Darn.
And I kind of like this music, because it's kind of, especially when it appears in these moments, it's really threatening. It actually works to kind of set the mood.
Oh no! I love how you sustain serious damage.
You're not getting by us.
Yeah, we're brave, even though we're stupid.
Well,
and reckless.
Yeah, we can't beat Grovyle, but he is surprisingly polite, though. He did forgive us.
All he used was, like, Scratch or Basic Attack.
Or yes,
That's strong.
Well, technically, really, the logic in Pokemon, it's like, you use Hyper Beam. Wouldn't that technically kill a Pokemon? Like, if he punched you, it'd be like me punching you out and knocking you out. That's what... But, like,
like, that'll happen. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't live close enough to you to punch you out. Anyway, since the time gear is gone, that means time is going to stop. And we need to get out of here.
What is the logical foundation for that?
The time gear holds time together. I think the thing is, if we come back, like for example, and time is stopped, you can still go in a place where time is stopped. But if you get caught in the time stopping, you get stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Anyway, next time we will see the aftermath of the events of this desert. Yeah, so see ya.